Turkey is trying to please also Russia and also the Western camp. Turkey did not impose a flight ban for the Russians. On contrary, Turkey is trying to host and to provide shelter for the Russian oligarchs. We all know that again, this is the Turkish economy's deterioration, and it's the lira's devaluation is pushing the Turkish decision makers to take these kind of these kind of how should I say controversial decisions. And let us also not forget that Turks are seeing Russia as their historical nemesis. The Russian Empire and the Ottoman Empire fought against each other 14 times, and the Turks were defeated 14 times. In the Turkish eyes, the Russians are the only entity in the region that may pose an existential threat against Turkey. No other country in the region can cause such a threat against Turkey. Let's look at the region. Greece, with its population, cannot pose such a threat against Turkey. Bulgaria cannot. The Iranians and the Turks are not fighting each other since 1639, if I'm not mistaken. Iraq is a failed state. Syria is a failed state. Armenia cannot even cope with Azerbaijan, let alone Turkey. Georgia, again, cannot. So who can? Only Russia. So that is why Turkey is trying to minimize the friction between itself with Russia. Let us also not forget that the Turks have their own nuclear program. They have a nuclear reactor in southern Turkey, in Akkuyu, and there we have the Russian scientists, and also the Russians are educating the Turkish scientists in Moscow. So this is a very long-term relationship between the two countries that you cannot divorce easily from such a relation. And it's an interdependency. It's also good for Russia, and it's also good for Turkey. So that is why now Turkey is also using this crisis with Ukraine as a milestone to mend her fences with the United States. We all know that because of the equipment of S-400s, Turkey got the decision to acquire S-400 anti-ballistic missile systems for Russia, from Russia, and as a result, Turkey was disqualified from the F-35 program of the West, of the United States. And nowadays, Turkey is trying to get F-16s from the American Congress, which was in the past there was an opposition to provide Turkey these F-16s, and nowadays Turkey is trying to receive these F-16s and is also keen on to modernize its F-16s in its inventory. And again, for that, they need the approval of the United States, and now they are exploiting this Ukraine war. They are using it as a trump card in order to reach their goals in the United States. And I think if I was a Turkish decision maker, I think I would act in the same way, to try to find the balance between the two countries. And I think this will also serve for the Turkish national interest.